Hey guys, hope everybody's doing great tonight. We're going to be doing the Lodge recipe of the month, which is a cast iron berry buckle. I'm going to be using the Lodge casserole pan, and I'm going to be using the old club saucepan. We've got all the ingredients, got the little berries there. So let's get started. All right, guys, we have all of the wet ingredients and the sugars in here. It's got the buttermilk, 2 eggs, vanilla extract. It's got let's see, the sugar, the eggs. All that we're waiting on this is the melted butter, and it's going to take it a few minutes. So I'm going to slide this over. We'll slide this here, and this one I'm going to have to go back and forth and look at the ingredients, but I know there's 2 cups of flour. So we'll go ahead and go 1. 2. All right, I need 2 teaspoons of baking powder. That in there, and a half a teaspoon of salt. All right, we'll whisk this up real quick. Just basically getting it all mixed in good. All right, we got that part done. All right, now we've got the butter all melted. Let it cool off just a second. Pour that in there. And we'll mix this all up good. All right, now we've got this mixed up. We're supposed to just pour this in and just kind of fold it in. That over there. Doesn't say how much we're supposed to fold it in, but you would think they'd want it mixed up pretty good. At least to get rid of all the dry spots. All right, we'll get to the berries. We need 1 tablespoon of the cornstarch, scattered out. Got a 1/4 cup sugar, scattered out. And we've got 1/4 teaspoon of the salt, which is just a little bit. Put that over there. Just kind of got to mix this up a little bit. Some big old strawberries in this thing. Alright, so we got the berries. Guys, now we are doing the crumble part, which it says to block up the butter, cold salted butter. And you put it in here, and then you have to cut it in. We'll get it in here. I'll cut it in pretty small pieces anyway, just to help. They said you could use the, can't remember what it's called now, to get it in there. Or you can use your hands. So I went ahead and grabbed gloves. We'll get this all in there, and it's supposed to just try to get it to crumble. Can't leave any on the plate. Get all this in there. There we go. Get it all broken up. Alright guys, I think that should do it. Alright, we have the oven preheating now. So we're going to take and get the old casserole pan ready. Get this butter. And there's already a piece in there that dripped from the hot butter in here, so that piece is ready to go. But we'll get this all in there coated good. Doesn't say how thick you want to butter it, but I'm guessing as long as it's got a good coating on it and there's nothing bare, it should be good. I'm going to put it on extra thick though, because around here we like stuff to come out when we want it to. Go along the edge a little bit, because you know it's going to get up there a little bit. Alright, that should do it. That's on pretty stinking thick. So we'll wrap this strange looking piece back up in the little paper. That definitely should get some strange looks when they pull it out to use it. Take that off and we'll be right back. Alright, so first, stir up the batter. Get this in there. Alright. First thing, we got to get this even across too. I don't think it has to be perfectly even, but it should help it cook it pretty good. Alright, and then we're going to toss in the berries. Try to scatter out some of these monster strawberries around. Spread this out a little bit. Alright, looks like it should be pretty good. And then we've got our crumble top, which will scatter it out. Go across like this. Alright. Alright guys, there she is. It's about ready to go in the oven for 45 to 55 minutes. During that time I can get these dishes done because we used a lot of bowls. So we'll be back in about 55 minutes since the or the fruit is frozen, so I'm going to guess it's going to take the longest time. Alright guys, here she is. It's all crispy. All the fruit's done. It smells really, really, really good. Let me get some in a bowl and we'll see what it looks like. Alright guys, here she is again. That's what it looks like. I put the one thing that I thought would go really, really good with that was Bluebell homemade vanilla ice cream. There she is, guys. Everything turned out great. It really, really, really tastes good. And I'll see you next time.